Hello, this is Blue Angel 777. It is January 5th, 2020, and I have a couple notes here. I wanted to do a read today I just did one yesterday for January 4th and 5th for this weekend, and I wanted to do a read for the 6th, Monday through the 12th. Because it's some very powerful, significant energy that's going to be affecting us for the next few months. I had some more clarification of some of the visions I had with the embryo and the rebirth, new beginnings, and that we're going to be reborn, that we're resetting and reprogramming our we're getting downloads, we're evolving very quickly. And I saw that wormhole and the vision a few days ago. I believe it was on the 1st. And I was talking about it to a friend, and I was explaining this picture I took of the sun and how it had these rings around it, but you could almost see it in a curved position going around like this. And I had I want to laugh as I said, a Matrix moment of looking around and like, what we're inside of this realm that we're in. And I know that we can go into different realms. I know that we have the ability to do that, but was it not the first time, but where I was really looking around, it's very clear to me how not very far another realm is. I'm not explaining this right, but because I'm still confused yet, and still trying to figure this out, this energy. But I do remember zeroing into this energy space that opened up, and it was an energy field, a movement, but it was a tunnel, and it was like a wormhole. It was Spirit said it was an energy field, and then they said it was a wormhole. I said portal, and then they said wormhole. And not really knowing what a wormhole is. And I still am not, obviously you can tell by the way I'm speaking, is I really don't know. But I know it's a portal to go into another realm, and that pulling into a higher realm. So evolving into a higher realm, this rebirth. And that 2 nights ago I dreamt I was pregnant, and that they specifically said that I was 3 months pregnant, wanted me to know that. And so I was thinking 6 months from now, I will be born. And not just me, but the collective, or whoever resonates with this. And I was doing the numbers, and that's in July. And I am seeing 7's numbers. I'm 777. That's my badge number. I always had 7s. Also, I'm a Libra, so that's a 7, our number. But 717, so July 17th, 727, July 27th, 711, July 11th, 1711. That's my phone, my new phone number I just got. The 4 numbers is 1711. To me, that's July 11th. But it's overwhelming, and at the same time I'm understanding of it, and the evolution that we're going through, the spiritual journey that we're going through, and the purpose of everything that we're doing here to search for our love is actually searching within ourselves. I've known that for a while now, but in the process of that, how we've grown. And if you would look at, the bigger picture of that, and looking at that and seeing that, how far we've gone. And I've been knowingly on my journey for 3 years, almost in February. But to me, just because you met them at that time doesn't mean that's when it started. All those times that you longed for each other prior to that, not even knowing each other, I mean, we've been searching for each other for our whole lifetimes, of knowing that there's somebody always there. So that's another thing I wanted to say. But this energy that we're going into starts tomorrow. We're in that Taurus moon energy still, that earth energy, practical energy. And we're going into that until Monday, and then into Tuesday, 2 a.m. Early morning, we're shifting into the Gemini energy. So that's the air energy, that twins energy. And then on the 9th in early morning, that's when we're going to slip into the Cancer energy. And that's that emotions, that water, deep emotions. Very emotional sign. They are the sign of emotion. And then the 10th is the full moon, and it's the lunar eclipse. Full moon is the wolf moon also. Wolf is also my clan. It's my clan and my culture. But so it's a lunar eclipse in Cancer. It's very emotional, and then the lunar energy is very it brings in deep emotions. And so this time, and we're going to build up to that a couple days before, because remember, we come into that energy a few days before and a few days after. And so we're going to be in that Cancer energy the 9th, all the way up until the 11th, and then we shift into the Leo energy, that fire energy on the 11th, the day after the lunar eclipse. And we stay in that for the 11th and 12th, up until so that weekend we'll be in that fire energy, the 11th and 12th. The 10th is, I believe, at Friday, where the full moon is. It's Friday, the full moon lunar eclipse. And that's when the Mother Earth, the moon and the sun are in complete alignment. And with that being, also today, the 5th, well, the 5-day, and is about change, big change. But it's 9-10. The number adds up to number 10 for the date. But it adds down to the 1, a leading divine number. It's a divine number leading. And but the 5 is about change, and the 10 is the end of cycles. So there's so much stuff going on today. And also Earth is the closest to the sun today. So there should, like, warmth. This should be warmer than usual. But I'm getting warmth within yourself also. So that's the energy today. Supreme emotions. So the combination of Cancer, the lunar eclipse, and Cancer energy, this full moon, and the full moon alone is emotional. Intuition is going to be heightened to the max, extreme, telepathic visions, dreams. Definite dreams are coming, and they're already coming in. I'm having these crazy dreams. But also I see like apparitions. Like if you've never seen them before, the energy is going to be so strong, it's almost like you'll be able to see, like, if you don't see shadow already, like I see shadows in the corner and things like that. Sometimes I see apparitions, but I mostly feel the energy of genders, and I can see their outlines and things like that, but not full blown. I feel like some people that aren't, this energy is so intense that you're going to be able to see that, for whoever that resonates with. If that happens, let me know. I'm very curious. And so yes, very emotional. And okay, let me see what the lunar eclipse is working with the solar eclipse. Okay, so the solar eclipse that we just came out of is working with the lunar eclipse, and it's going to help with it's going to affect us they're working together as far as these major shifts and triggering things like that. With these emotions, it's going to cause major change. And it can open up a path that we didn't know, like something's going to happen out of nowhere. It'll open up, things are coming to light, surfacing, seeing truth. And it's also about communication, because I believe something about Mercury is in something. So our communication is, it's in conjunction with Mercury. The full moon is in conjunction with Mercury. So there's communication. It's going to open up the truth, be able to speak your truth. And with that being said, not only speaking your truth, but having wisdom while you speak, being smart while you speak, being intellectual, and not being just intellectual, but emotional too, because you're in your heart space. That's a good thing, but being smart about choosing your words, not being quick, being in the balance. It's almost like the Eight of Wands card about balance, with going within, and being balanced within the earth, grounded, being grounded, being thinking about what you're going to say. Don't just blurt things out with that fire and that earth or that air sign. I mean, sometimes you can just lash out words quickly, like if you get into an argument or something. Be mindful of your words, and use your emotion, use your heart, and be grounded. And then your fire, your passion. Use your passion, and then that nurturing energy, and to communicate with a loved one that you need to communicate, even if it's an ending or whatever, to be mindful and caring with your words. The advice is to sit down, allow it to bring what it wants. Like you're not going to have any control over it. And not to fight it, and just sit there and allow to go with the flow, and be grounded and go within your center point. It can speed up life journey by releasing something from your life, or enlightening the truths we need to realize to keep moving forward. So it's going to release things. It's going to shake things up that don't, because the emotions are going to be so intense. With the combination of Cancer and the lunar eclipse, it's really going to shake things up. Lunar eclipse in Cancer, emotional upheaval and spiritual energy. That's what it's about. So it's going to stir up the emotional upheaval and also the spiritual energy. So it's activating both of those things. So at the same time, your gifts are being enlightened. You know, your intuition will be very, very strong. And the Cancer rules your home and family, so a lot of people will be wanting to be home or being close to loved ones and things like that. So that's the energy of the moon energy that's coming in. I have my moonstone right here. And put your crystals out, let them recharge. It's this powerful, powerful energy. And my poor angel, I keep knocking her over, my little rose quartz. Take meditation showers, get grounded, and be ready to go for a ride. Go with the flow. Stay grounded, stay centered. Be mindful of your words, and be aware. And I'm guessing not to fight it, not to fight the energy, not to fight it. Truths are going to be shown, definitely. I did a read earlier, and the mask was removed. It was, what was it called, the card? It was this energy card. And a mask is taking off their mask. And so people are going to be seen for who they truly are. And that's part of that intuition I was talking about, almost like you can see apparitions. It's almost like you can see people for who they are. You're enlightened. People will try to, that are manipulative or low vibrational or toxic, speak to you in deceitful ways. You'll see it. It'll be. I'll explain an experience I've had with that before. A while ago, my ex was dealing with a political situation, and he was fighting for something important to him, a legal situation. So he had to speak to this man that he thought he could trust. And he always had me go with him because he always wanted me to sit and be aware and feel the situation out. So because he trusted my insight on things. And so I was sitting there watching, and the person that he was coming to talk to this man about was this deceitful person, okay? And he wasn't there. So he was talking to this sergeant, this manager of his. And as he was talking, the person he was speaking to moved over quickly. Well, the apparition of the person that was deceitful was right behind him. So when he moved, I could see two people, and then they lined back up again. So it's almost like you can see things like that, the truth. So be very aware and observant of stuff, because for whatever that is, meaning to whoever that is, let me know also. But to be aware, and there's a lot of manipulation, deceit going on with karmic situations, and not just relationships with work and family, whatever situation that you're in. And those people can't keep doing what they do and get away with it, and then it being okay. And that's what this karmic justice is about, that we're moving into this new decade. It's about the due justice due onto karmic in a positive way, in a loving way, for all of us that have been through hell and back, that is due to us in a loving, unconditional way. And all those people that have done things unharm to one another are going to reap the rewards as far as karmic due justice to them. And I didn't ever think I would speak like this, because I don't like karma, because I don't ever want to wish bad upon anybody. And I'm not wishing bad. I'm just saying that I'm aware of the law of attraction and how it works. And so you can only do so much for so long before it catches up with you. That's what I'm trying to say. And I say prayers for those people that have been doing bad things and manipulations, and binding people and preventing them from going, preventing them from their free will of making their own choice. And of thinking that you can control them that way. And I think that's like the worst thing in the world to do to somebody, and to prevent someone from being truly happy. And so I feel sorry and bad for those people that are so low vibrational and so low that they can't see that. There's no conscious whatsoever. And I don't know why I'm going on a tangent about this, but that's what this energy is about. It's about seeing the truth in things, and about communication. And maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm voicing things out, because I don't like to speak about badly or anything. I'm not speaking badly. It's just that I'm aware. I know what I've been through. I know what some of you have been through, and through some messages I received. And the times are changing, and we just need to keep doing our work, staying centered, staying grounded, and keep praying for our divine masculines, keep praying for our families, and spreading that love and sharing that love with them. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards for the week of January 6th, 2020 to January 12th, 2020. And this energy is for twin flames and soulmates. Twin flames and soulmates. And how this energy is going to affect you this week with this lunar eclipse, and this wolf moon, full moon, this wolf full moon, lunar eclipse in Cancer, this emotional upheaval, this spiritual energy, this emotional energy. A lot of, I'm going to go to the lake when I leave here, and I haven't been there in a few days, so I need to get there and get reset, get grounded, people, get grounded. So, calling the angels and ancestors and guides, ascending masters, finding above. I call all the attractions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations. Call the elements fire, earth, air, water, and ether. Call the winds, messengers of the universe. I call the energy of the Cancer lunar full moon, the wolf moon, the energy of that for the read for this week for the twins and for the soulmates. the Gemini energy, Taurus energy, and the Leo energy of how the moon is going to affect us this week. So I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday. I'm going to pull cards, general cards for the collective and twin flame unions, or twin flame journey, on the twin flame journey, or soulmates, and how this energy is going to affect you this week. One more. I saw the Three of Cups. Okay, one more. Okay, there's deceitful, and then I just saw the Six of Cups. That's the soulmates, twin flames. There's some deceit in their energy, a lot of deceit lately. Well, we got the Chariot energy, victory, moving forward, balance, beginning, celestial, being divinely led, this energy. Then we got the Six of Cups, and that's that twin flame, nostalgia, past life, relationships, childhood memories, childhood memories surfacing. We got the death energy, and we got the devil energy, the ending of toxic relationships. That's what this this lunar eclipse is going to do. And this is the Taurian energy, so I'm guessing January 6th. January 6th, that's Monday. That practical energy. And the King of Swords, intellect. And that's Gemini, January 7th. And where the cycle begins, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to end karmic contracts. Yeah, we got the Ten of Wands, the Balance, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, Eight of Coins, working towards. We got the World, the Traveling, that 21 energy, Page of Swords, the Hermit, and then we got the Knight of Coins. So we got the Chariot, the Seven, the undertone energy, and the ending. We got the soulmate, a victory with the soulmates, or twins here, and we got ending of karmic situations. So we got the victory with the soulmates. We got ending, devil, karmic situation, and then we got the King of Coins, new beginnings, a new cycle, and a King of Swords too. So this is beginning already, maybe already coming this end of this weekend energy. Maybe some of that's already started, and we're going into the Monday, Tuesday energy of a new cycle. So some endings are already happened this weekend, or this last week, with the last eclipse that we just had. That's already started the process. So some are, usually you get some time to, I was saying yesterday, you get time to take a break, and so relationships that aren't meant to be together, they're not getting no time to come to make up and get, you know, to regroup and get ready to, I mean, they're getting hit one after another. It's done, it's divinely being led that way, or guided that way, to break up and shake up things that no longer serve you, no matter what that is, what your journey is. So any type of karmic situation that is not meant for you is being shaken up right now. And if you're trying desperately to hang on to those things, you'll just be going through another karmic cycle all over again. And what I do know about karmic cycles, because I was in one, is that they get worse and worse and worse every single time. So every time you make that trip around that spiral around, it gets worse, it gets worse, it gets worse, till it gets very traumatic, where it's takes a long time to heal from. And meaning that if you're not meant to be together, you're not meant to be together, and Creator is doing his best to try to bring, to pull you apart. And some people just hang on so tight, just their fears and fear, and they need to do that inner work to make themselves stronger so they can let go. So we do have endings, though. We have some that are doing that. I don't see any fear. The devil energy in here could be fear, but to me it's ending because the death is with it. So the ending of a toxic cycle. I don't get no fear in there. It's the ending of toxic energy, low vibrational energy. Because we got the Ten of Wands that's still hanging on yet. But the Ten of Wands is, he's in the light, hanging on to the light here, and that dark around him of all of his burdens and everything coming to an end of that cycle. And the Two of Coins is that balance within. He's still maintaining that balance. And juggling, the juggling of that. And then we have the Five of Swords. There's fighting going on, and fighting to move ahead and work on something. He's trying to work on something towards something he loves. He's very practical and one step at a time, working towards his goal. And that's this World card of this new beginning, this new, that 21 energy. It's that also from the 12/21 energy, December 21st. And December 25th was the eclipse energy that we had too. But these major shifts, one after another, is triggering, and there's a lot of triggers going on right now with all this energy. But this new beginning, this new this world is also a travel card. The Page of Swords is really fast and quick and young, almost spontaneous and quick energy. That could be the Gemini energy in the 7th, something happening. But then we go into Hermit here. I'm guessing around the full moon energy, awakened, things are coming to light. And then Nine of Coins is making an offer. And I'm guessing that's at the end, that Leo energy. So let's see and pull some cards and see. I'm cold all of a sudden. It got really cold in here. Like that. Okay. Okay, I'm clarifying the Ten of Wands. Daydreaming options. 7 of Cups. There was burdens. Ending of could be options or 3-party. The ending of that, ending of 3-party situations, or daydreaming of ending of a cycle and dreaming about the union, a union. He's in his strength, his Emperor energy. Clarify the Two of Coins of Pentacles, please. Again, another strength. We've got lots of strength. So they're given that strength. That spiritual strength. That's that Leo energy too. So that's in the end of the week. So into January 12th energy. That's an 8 number. And the 3 of action, given a strength. And then the 9 of Pentacles, that independence and that freedom. That freedom. A lot of gold light here. Clarify the 5 of Swords. Was he fighting? Truth, the King of Swords and the King of Cups. His truth. He's seeing his truth. And he's leaving. He's going towards that King of Cups energy. For victory. The 6 of Wands. Cutting ties, truth, again, towards his truth. 8 of Coins, what's he building on? He's building on his Ace of Cups. Brand new offer, this love. This is in itself the element, so it's the unconditional love, that spiritual, sacred love. And that Cancer energy is emotions, so very deep emotions are affected are going to affect the masculine and the feminine. I mean, the collective. Soulmates and twin flames. It's going to be very, really, really in your heart center and your emotions, building on that and seeing it and taking the leap of faith towards that. So the ones that have been strong and not coming forward because they're dealing with, you know, they have those ties that they're afraid to break and all that. This shift, major shift, is giving them the strength to let go of those ties and a knowing, an inner knowing. Two of Wands, is that, no, I don't have the two Wands yet. But the Three of Wands, looking over at everything and knowing he has to take action towards his freedom to come forward. He knows the truth. There's a lot of truth in cutting ties here with this energy. And that's that Five of Swords. So I get verbal lashings with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And then a separation, leaving, going towards his peace, going towards his love, taking that leap of faith. He's in his that King of Cups, that unconditional love that he has, and with the I'm guessing in the 7th, around the January 7th, the Gemini energy of in his mind space of thinking and cutting ties and all that, and in this emotional energy that he's in of just loving his divine feminine, or that deep love, that emotional, that Cancer is that deep love, and then that lunar eclipse energy is that very emotional deep love. So they can't fight it no more. They can't fight it, and they're going towards their truth. Even when they're trying to fight it, to stay in the situations that they're in, those karmic situations, because they feel like they need to for traditional reasons, whatever it is, practical or financial reasons, whatever it is. And now they're realizing, really seeing the truth of everything. The masks are being taken off. The masks are taken off. They can truly see the juggling here. But the leap of faith here, working on this new world, this new beginning, this new realm, this world energy, this new world, a travel towards the divine feminine, the Empress, that nurturing, and the Hierophant here of his higher self, and also the moon, this lunar moon energy. And the lunar moon energy, eclipse in Cancer, is, and then the Hierophant is exactly everything that this lunar eclipse, this wolf moon, is all about. It's about that deep emotional, that nurturing mother. This is she's Venus of love. She's pregnant here too, for who's pregnant, or the new beginning, that rebirth, that fetus that I saw in the sun. This new beginning, and then it's this is gonna cause major shifts, and maybe some unions happening in July. It's said that this energy is supposed to affect you for like months, up to 4 months ahead of time. After this energy is major shift stuff. And while I'm looking at my phone, it's 33 minutes. I haven't seen that number a lot. But the lunar eclipse here's the lunar eclipse, aligned with Mother Earth and the Sun. That's the masculine and feminine energy. And then it's also known, this major energy is about the emotions, that deep maternal loving energy of here, the Cancerian energy, but is a Venus of love. And then here is the Hierophant. He is in his Hierophant, this is divine masculine, but also this energy is about a very deep spiritual energy. So this world here, this new beginning of traveling, or this new beginning, this new realm, as this is all the lunar eclipse energy right here, activating everything. Page of Swords, the idea, quick thinking, how he's going to work towards what he needs to get, or he needs to go. We got the Eight of Pentacles twice. His peace. He wants his peace, and he wants his balance. There's the communication card. So there's going to be communication happening. And that's that. Remember I said to stay in balance in your stay in your center point, your your heart center, and very stay within all the elements, that 0 point within, to do your communication, to have peace and balance. So you can do it in a gentle way. There doesn't have to be harsh, this energy here. I sense a big fight here to make the trigger, but then there's some communication after. Clarify the Hermit, this awakening. He's going, healing, the Hermit, rest and rejuvenation. 5 of Wands, struggling within himself and knowing what he needs to do. Back and forth stuff. Energy back and forth. The 5 of Wands. Fighting other people. Knight of Coins, making an offer of an object, a message, something, a proposal, some type of promise. The Knight of Pentacles, that's on the 3D. He's in solitude thinking about that, of what he's going to offer. He's fighting off 7 of Wands, and he's making his truth. And then we got the Page of Swords again. So, what is this? What is this? What is he offering? Communication. His truth and his communication. Ooh. And his love. He wants to offer his love. To some, this would be a proposal, a promise, a marriage. He's coming in on his white horse, that divine horse. And look at that horse is just prancing coming in. And see the roses on there, on his outfit? That's the Holy Grail. That's the divine feminine energy. And he's got his wings. See on his... I think I'll leave it at that. It's 10 of Cups. Complete, utter, unconditional love. Of coming together for soulmates and twin flames. Wow. A lot going on. Major life-changing events are happening right now in so many ways, not just in relationships in the world. The World card here. The divine masculine, the sun, the divine feminine is the moon. And then Mother Earth aligning, and major events are happening right now. Scary events. And that we have to stay balanced and focused, and in our unconditional love and in prayer, and this fire energy, you know, and so we really need to do our work, because we're here for a reason, we're here for a purpose, and with that energy, that unconditional love that we provide, we're here to help heal Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. So major life events are here, and this stuff is happening very quickly. Did I get the Knight of Swords in here? I'm surprised I didn't have him in here. But we got the Page of Swords twice, moving fast, and the 8 of Wands is fast energy too. That's communication, but it's also happening very quickly, moving in quickly. I'm going to pull 2 energy cards for the Divine Masculine. I have 2 energy cards for the Divine Masculine, please. Attachments. And there's the mask. There's the mask right there, removing the mask. That's the card I was talking about earlier. See? So removing the masks, the attachments. That's going to be, they're going to remove them on their own. This energy is going to major shift. Releasing those attachments. See, she's kind of the light there, and she's taking it off, but she's attached here. Those are going to be taken off. She's going to remove them. I think she has the key. It's that 5, number 2 of change, big change. So they're going to remove themselves from these attachments, these binding, and these karmic situations that are binding, and the manipulations, all that toxic stuff. They're going to see that, and the mask's going to be removed. They're going to see them for who they truly are, or see themselves and remove that and see that light around them. A lot of enlightenments are going to be happening. For the Divine Masculine, one more for him, please, or her, whoever Divine Masculine is. Oh, beautiful. It's 11 number, divine number, cornucopia. That is excellent, excellent. So that energy is helping the masculine remove those masks and seeing under the masks, or whoever has them on, you know, that did the mind manipulations and all that stuff. Wishes fulfilled. His wishes are going to be fulfilled. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillments, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. That's for the masculine. I think I pulled that yesterday too, didn't I? I don't know if it's for him or for her, but everything that they've been through, and her, they both have been through the ringer and back. Is it feminine? Contracts. Karmic contracts are over with. They're paid. Scales, number 6, balance. 6 is about balance. Taking care of contracts. And then storm warning. Divine feminines, some of them are having a hard time. I pulled this earlier too, that 10 energy at completion, ending. So ending of contracts, that's what I'm getting. Let's see. Partnership, legal commitment. The card shows a contract in the background ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Oh. Whenever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that if a legal action is underway, it's likely to turn out in their favor. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities, so remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. So some might be getting married, proposals here. The storm warning, though, let's see what that's about. Clouds on the horizon. Well, that's that upheaval that's about ready to come. This card indicates a potential difficulty either in the external world or within yourself and your emotional life. Yeah, this lunar eclipse is really stirring things up. Any fears, anything that you have in yourself that you didn't do the work, like hidden, truths and stuff hidden deep, childhood things with that 6 of Cups here. That we didn't release yet, I think those are coming to surface. Not just things externally, internally. Internally things are coming to surface. Not with just other people, but within ourselves. This lunar eclipse is going to trigger those things. We're getting a lot of triggers right now, a lot of emotions triggered really quickly, like anger, anger things, or people are saying or doing things to you that would usually generally tick you off or make you angry, and you respond, and then you catch yourself. Like I've been doing that, oh my God, all week. Like I'm just like a ticking, like every time someone says something, I'm like on it, and then I'm like, take a deep breath, and I pull myself back, because I realize that these are all triggers and tests. And as soon as they happen, you let them go, and that's as simple as that. It's just things that are coming to surface of seeing it, testing you, testing. They're all tests. Even men coming into the females, and then females going to the men, and seeing where you are evolving. Are you out of your ego? I mean, are you still, allowing your ego to control you and stuff like that? These are a bunch of tests that are going to come forward. And so this storm warning is the difficulties coming closer, and you may have already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious, yet not fearful. Yes. Consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity, exactly what I just said. Investigate your options and honor yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. So that's that lunar energy, that lunar eclipse energy is really going to trigger some things here. So to be balanced and be aware of that when it comes. Be ready for it, and say, I see you, I already was warned about you, that type of stuff. So emotions, I crying, there's gonna be crying. Like if you're pregnant, if you're pregnant and you get emotional over every little thing, like commercials, and someone looked at you funny, and, and I feel sorry for any of you if you're in your period. We call it the moon. The natives call it your moon cycle of your time, your period. If you're on that this time, I drink lots of rosehip tea, lots of red raspberry tea, lots of it. Lavender, chamomile teas, things like that. And the sun's coming out right now. It's been really dreary and cloudy all day long, and the sun's coming out right now. So, is this the quiet before the storm? Okay, I'm gonna pull Angel Ancestor card. You see it's getting lighter in here? Beautiful. Thank you. Say I'm always saying thank you to, so being grateful. So here's a card for the masculine, Angel Ancestors. I love it when the sun shines on me. It's energizing, and it's very powerful and gives you strength. And when you're in those gloomy moments, and that's probably why it's showing right now, when you're in those gloomy moments in here, imagine, visualize that sun shining on you, that warmth of it, and feeling your heart and soul. That's why it's showing itself right now. The masculine, animal guardian, trust your instincts. Go within your heart compass. Oh my God, this is coming out strong. Can you see it? The sun, it's on my hand. Yes, your inner compass, your guidance, divine masculine. You got your horns, your animal spirit, you got your wings. There's that baby fawn there, this new beginning. Your third eye is going to be activated. The wise owl, your wisdom, and that lunar eclipse moon behind you. So the stag horns is about your strength and your power of that massive deer in the woods, and he's prideful. And also it's about sexuality too. So you're very in your fire Leo energy, which is in the 12th. Those that following. One more, please. One more. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Beautiful. That's white buffalo calf woman. Prophecy, Native American culture, Lakota culture, Pine Ridge, South Dakota. And that bison, when it comes to, was born, the white, is very, very sacred. And I actually went to a ceremony when one was born in the early 90s. And there's been a couple since then. Very sacred, And this smoke here is this comes from the Chanupa, and it's passed on to the spirit world, and it's our connection with the Creator, of Him hearing our prayers. And the pipe is made from the grandfathers, the stones, and then the wood is the fire, and there are all the elements in here. So that peace, that connection of the four directions, all the elements of maintaining that balance, and your instincts, that heart compass, and letting go of your ego and your pride. That's what I'm getting. Let go of the need to be right. A lot of masculine, that masculine energy, being balanced into your feminine, that alignment with your divine masculine, feminine, the yin and the yang. If you're in that balance, you don't, not so much masculine where you have to be right about everything, that ego stuff, releasing that and being humble. My culture talks about being humble about everything that you do and whatever journey you're in. The feminine angel and ancestor cards. Our son went away, came out to say hello. Shield of Maiden, make plans and focus. So ladies, this creative energy that's here, work on things that that you wanted to do, maybe on your home, because we're in that Cancer energy. Family, children, make plans and focus, and to come out of this energy, so we're not lost in that emotions in this storm warning here. You know, I was thinking even taking a trip, like if you have the ability to do that, go somewhere and ground in nature, go to nature. Definitely, that's this animal guardian angel. Go into nature, masculine and feminines. Get grounded as much as you can. Stargazer, set your sights higher. And that's the bigger picture too. That's the intuition and all that. I pulled that yesterday. Stargazer. I think it was for the feminine too. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. So make plans and focus and go beyond your limitations. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish would come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak with his sparkles and light shows you that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals. Because with the power and help of the cosmos, those wishes can come true. You're on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at the time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. This is the energy of lack also, I believe. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestors' wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it is absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. Both masculine and feminine both got similar cards that are saying the same thing. And that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. This Moonology cards, I'm going to pull two cards for them together. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine together. What does the energies say about them two being together in this week? What is their insight? I had to throw one on the floor. Okay, two of them. So we got the answers you need are coming. And it also says full moon in Gemini, and on the 7th, so that's Tuesday, we're going into Gemini moon energy. That's that twin energy. So the answers you need are coming on that. So I'm maybe on that day, on the 7th of January, something might